What's up, family? It's your boy, Professor Cornelius Ward, and you are here to profit with the professor. Please excuse my allergies. The pollen is insane over here in Los Angeles, and I'm doing my best to try to limit the congestion, but it is what it is. I'll get better sooner or later. All in all, I wanted to just update you guys on, again, what I'm looking at. I'm looking at all of the major pairs, basically. So if you go here, you'll see I'm pretty much in every major pair. I'm trading it. So I'm just kind of going through it. I've already gone over the Dixie. I went over the CFD Dixie. This is the futures Dixie. I went over the CFD Dixie, and I did that because of how all of these pairs here are affected. To take a look at that, just go to my profile page. You'll see that I did an update of an idea here on the Dixie curve analysis based on the 3-week chart. And you can take a look at it here. And based on that, I wanted to look at how that's affecting the Aussie dollar. So go take a listen to that video and compare that to what you hear right now, and then make a decision and see if you want to profit with myself. Based on curve analysis, I have the pivot high at 0.71578. I have my pivot low at 65.532. That's giving me a curve that lets me know we're most likely entering an uptrend. The trend is returning to the uptrend that the Aussie dollar was in. Why? Because Dixie appears to be returning to its downtrend. If this is true, I had two orders here, one at 65.85. It has not pulled back to that yet, but I did have a buy stop order at 66.50. I had a standard lot there, and then I recently just did an add-on because I saw this pulling back, and so I thought it was going to keep going up, but it pulled back some more, so I got stuck with this thing. So I'm in a little bit of drawdown, but all in all, I'm in an uptrend. But I wanted you guys to keep in mind, there's still the potential of this thing pulling back to 65.85. That is another 75 pips to the downside from this buy stop order. Make sure that you are trading no more than 2 to 3% of your gross balance or your net asset value, that or less. That's what I do. I do 2 to 3% or less of my net asset value, and then I do a 1-to-1. So my stop loss is also at 2 to 3% of my net asset value. Why do I do that? So my stop loss can be far, far away from wherever I'm entering, and I can ride the wave as price action does this kind of stuff here. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And I don't want it to hit my stop loss. But for those of you who are more of heavy traders, you have bigger position sizes than your account is supposed to hold or handle, then you're going to need a tighter stop loss. And I have a tighter stop loss here at 65.53.2, which is basically just the pivot low that I'm also using for curve. Whatever triggers here in demand, which I believe we're in the demand level that's happening at mid pivot. So when you really look at it, here's the true pivot high, the true pivot low. So we're actually at mid pivot, which is where price action is starting to turn. We got a big, huge move here, which let us know that it's reacting to this major support level all the way across. And so we're going to look at mid pivot as the potential area where curve is beginning to show us some upside. Now, with that being said, I'm going to be shaving off a quarter of my position at 67.50. That'll be my TP1. Let's take a look at mid pivot when we get there. 68.55. We may have to shave again here. I'm not thinking we will, only because the supply level that they had left here, they've already, I'll call this a touch, even though it didn't get in there, but I kind of see gentleman's rule already having happened. So we have 1, 2, 3. The moment you get at least 3 touches inside of an area, that's considered gentleman's rule. And that being said, this should be eaten up. And so I'm expecting a continuation or a breakout to the upside. And that's why I'm putting my TP2 higher at 69.25. But just be aware, you may want to shave off again at 68.55, just in case they react off of this pretty hard before continuing the uptrend. Once the uptrend continues, I'll again be shaving off at 69.25 another quarter, and then another quarter at 70.33. Now, let me say this. I believe this is a very, very, very strong resistance level as well. And so we could get a massive pullback or retracement from this. If so, I'm going to consider closing out my entire position here, but I'll decide that when I get there. That's based on where Dixie is and all that good stuff as well. I'll decide if I'm going to completely close it out here or just shave, because I don't see any supply on the Aussie dollar until we get up here. Even though this is major resistance, supply is up here. So we need to decide when we get here who's going to win this battle. Are the Bears going to win this battle right here at resistance? Or are the Bulls going to win it at resistance, and then the Bears are not going to win it until it gets into supply? We won't know that till we get there. And like I said, based on some other factors and some correlations and where we are with news and other technical indicators and blah, 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 that'll let us know what we're going to do. But as of right now, I'm leaning towards supply. I'm leaning towards the Bulls winning. And this false positive that we have going on in the economy, I'm expecting that to hold for a little while longer, at least until the end of the year. So let's continue to head towards the upside on Aussie dollar, and I'm seeing the same thing with gold. Gold is also in an uptrend. That's what I see, and so if that's true, Aussie dollar and gold. I'm talking about the CFD, XAU, USD. Those two kind of run neck and neck. They go in the same direction. So if we see uptrend on gold, then you should also see an uptrend on Aussie dollar. So that's what I mean when I talk about correlations. So when we get up here to supply, I'll have an order up here at 71.30. That's where I'm going to be selling at once we get up here. And that's pretty much where I'm at. There is a major resistance level here. But again, the supply that was here and the major resistance that was here, they both have kind of been blown through 3 times. And so don't think neither one of these are going to hold. But again, we'll see. This is your boy, Professor Ward, and I just hope that you are profiting with me. When you get a chance, go ahead and boost some of these ideas. That way, you'll be a blessing to others. If you want to be updated on anything I'm doing when I get ready to post it here, and you want to be flagged or notified, go ahead and follow me, and you'll get that notification. You can visit me at the team at toshimarkets.com, see all the services that we offer there. Also, here in America, we have Fx'tive HNW and Fx'tive HNW on both Twitter and YouTube. And if you want to reach us and talk to us, get an idea of where we are with things, doesn't matter if you want our assessment on something in the Forex, indices, stocks, let's say a CFD, crypto, doesn't matter. Talk to us about whatever. We'll go ahead and give you our fundamental and technical analysis of that. And just reach out to us at Daily Bread Chat Group on Telegram. Man, I love you guys. Hey, comment on some of these things. Let me know how it's going. Let me know if you're making money, losing money. We don't want you to do that, of course, but we want to help you. So just let us know how things are going. And I wish you guys all the best. God bless.